And we look in the locker room moments before this huge game. All focus on this postseason. Real tense in there. What a view of Center City, Philadelphia. We're coming to you from the city of brotherly love. A critical Game 4 coming your way in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Taking a look at the 76ers. What a great chance here for them to bring the series even at home.
A great chance indeed. This team is very much alive, and they know it. A win here makes it a best-of-3 series.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons and for the 76ers. So Philadelphia will get the first. First possession. Here's Miller. Iguodala outside. And the layup falls.
A multi-talented player, Iguodala knows his role and has always proven himself to be a great distributor.
Here's Iverson. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Great look, high percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
Pass to Iverson. Back to Prince. Here's Wallace. Shot clock at 6. That one no good.
When you expect him to make those, they've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
14 feet away. No luck on that one. And the Pistons going the other way now. It's hauled in by Brand.
Cold start from him. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. Take that.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Maxiel. Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Miller. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
There's an intensity to Richardson's defense. He puts full effort into it. Loves being that thorn in the side.
Iverson can't hit.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from him.
Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Wallace. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense.
Well, and in terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially inside.
Outside, Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Prince. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Makes the first. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
The Pistons have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Pass to Maxiel. Here's Wallace. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Iguodala defending. And there's the foul. They'll pin that one on Andre Iguodala. That's foul number 2 for him. Off the inbound. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
He's an underrated playmaker. I mean, I think Richardson's team-first approach is huge for the rest of his squad.
Pass to Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
He's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Sometimes it's impossible to contain Nurkic. At his height and weight, he's great at finishing through contact.
Some room here for Williams. He can't hit that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. To the middle. It's stolen. They break out 5-on-3. Hits the trifecta. Williams has got 7 points.
One of his go-to shots. Williams is terrific at finding space on the perimeter and sinking it from deep.
And he goes in for the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Williams, following the score by Detroit. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for him.
With a remarkable feel for the game, Williams is a reliable ball handler in the pick and roll.
Pass to Iverson. And a miss there on the triple. The Sixers leading. Here's Brand. Wallace pulls it in.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Outside, Williams. Six to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And it's rejected. Here's Iverson. 14 feet away. And he comes up with a bucket.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Here's Miller. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. That one drops for him. Here's Iverson. Pass to Wallace. Launches a three. Doesn't go that time.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling for shots. He'd be better off passing up.
Knocked away. Here's Iverson. A quick shot there. It's off target.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Down low. Here's Miller. Rebound Detroit. Here's Maxiel. Misses the layup.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anymore.
Here's Miller. To the inside. Young lays it up and banks it in. And the 76ers lead by 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Iverson. Tipped.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
There's the drive. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. The Pistons making a switch here. off the inbound. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Stolen by Young. Pass to Miller. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Shot to end the cold streak. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Defended by Brown. Here's Miller. Going inside. And he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Guarded by Young. That one's good from Bradley Beal.
Such a dangerous scorer. Bill, he's superb at knowing when to fire immediately off the catch and shoot.
Back to Williams. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Williams has got 9.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Johnson. Inside. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Here's Miller. To the paint. Here's Young. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Curry, he's checked in for the Sixers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Releases. Hamilton with the bucket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Williams passes to Young. Back to Williams. A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. 4 on the clock. Here's Young. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Young's got 6 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Johnson. 1:14 left in the first. Defended by Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Some solid defense from Williams.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Covered by Johnson. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. That shot missing. And Detroit will go the other way with it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hamilton with the bucket.
An all-around player. Bill doesn't just look to score. He's also good at distributing it.
The Sixers leading. It's Williams, high post. Johnson on him. Now here's Williams, covered by Johnson. Outside, Williams. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Lou Williams getting it done for the 76ers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Johnson. Here's Hamilton. Iguodala defending. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Got a hand on it. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Williams in the post. Counted. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Offensive rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
He can get awful fancy when he wants to. And Iguodala wanted to that time. You fancy, huh?
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Iguodala with some nice D. Philadelphia shooting around 50% in the game so far. Goes back up. And he lays it in. And the 76ers lead by 15.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. They're all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
Here's Hamilton. Here's Iverson. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Pass to Williams. Outside Curry. Outside Williams. Iguodala outside. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Pistons have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it. Iguodala outside. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now, and the jumper falls for him.
Oh, man, the offensive effort from Iguodala is consistently impressive. Always ready to produce for his team.
Basket counts. Give him 8.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Iguodala outside. Here's Williams. He can't get it to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. Outside, Brown. Pass to Iverson. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Taken away. Tipped.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Wallace. There's the block. They retain possession.
I mean, the ability of Richardson to instantly elevate your team's play is incredible. He can score, he can facilitate, whatever you need to succeed.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. The 76ers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Miller. Pass to Iguodala. And the layup is good off the glass. Iguodala's got 6 here in the quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Here's Iverson. Blocked. They get it back. Here's Maxfield. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Defense comes with Richardson inside, but his agility helps him find a way past to the bucket.
Iguodala with the ball. 6 points for him. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
Hits both from the stripe. The Pistons shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And he lobs it up.
You root for guys like Richardson. I mean, a mid-second round pick. He's proven to be a key starter in this league.
Here's Miller. Prince grabs the miss. Pass to Iverson. Here's Hamilton. Here's Iverson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 12.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Okay, big man. Hammer it home.
Ooh, showing some athleticism right there. He still knows how to finish.
Yeah, we see it here. When he does get aggressive, the result can be powerful.
Here's Prince. Pass to Wallace. Here's Iverson. Three-pointer. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Knocks it loose. Here's Maxeel. He's got 5 to the left wing. Shot's good by Iverson.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Here's Miller. Puts it up from 15. Prince grabs the miss. And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-6 run. And it's Maxeel missing. The Sixers leading. Pass to Brand. And there's the rejection. Here's Prince. To the inside. Wallace. Up and in on the layup.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And the 76ers shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Here's Miller. Iguodala outside. Clock at 6.
Oh, man, one of the smartest players in the NBA. If there's someone that can take advantage of a defender's mistake, it's Andre Iguodala.
And he drops the first.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
The 76ers making a switch here. Young's checked in. He does not get the second one. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Williams is checked in for the Sixers. Down low. Shots blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Young. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Misses off the right iron.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. I mean, affecting the shot.
Here's Prince. Guarded by Young. Throws it up high.
You see how assertive a player Nurkic is. I mean, it feels like he can score from these spots.
The 76ers shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Williams. On the money from 12 feet away. Williams has got 13 points. The Pistons trailing. Here's Iverson. 17 points in the game. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Williams. Floats one up, and the layup is good. 15 points in the game.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Here's Iverson. Over to the wing. Here's Prince. And the Pistons, another 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The 76ers shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. Iguodala inside. Prince is there. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Here's the break. Here's Wallace. Unable to get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Young finds Williams. Got a hand on it. Here's Wallace. Williams defending. Prince with the bucket. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. That's tipped. Here's Iverson. Williams defending. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And here are the Sixers now. Pass to Young. Here's Miller. Left side Williams. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Iverson. Iguodala defending. And that's going to be a travel. The Pistons making a switch here. And for the 76ers, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Rejected by Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Prince. Here's Williams. He's got 15.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. "50 seconds left in the second quarter. Slams it in one-handed.
And all Nurkic needs is good positioning. Once he has this, dunking is easy.
Pass to Iguodala. Trying to get back on track. Rebound Detroit. Right side Brown. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Johnson. Here's Iverson. He's got 17.
Great box out. Walled him off and hauled it in.
Here's Iguodala. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sixers ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got their biggest half of the season coming up. They cannot afford to fall into a 3-1 hole in this series. If there was ever a time to pull out all the stops, now would be it. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Here's Iverson. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And for the Pistons, here's Prince. No good with a layup. Iguodala outside. Pass to Miller. Five to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Josh Richardson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he makes the first. He makes one or two that time.
A little bit shaky at the line there. I mean, he did the important part and got him in front.
Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Brand. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. The Pistons trailing. Deflected.
And the ability to go vertical, I mean, Iguodala's sneaky shot block.
Pass to Miller. Here's Williams. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside, Williams. And it's rejected.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
Here's Iverson. 19 points in the game. Some solid defense from Williams. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Miller. Lets it fly. Here's Brand. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Wallace. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And the vision of Nurkic, I mean, solid and understanding when to distribute the ball.
For Philadelphia, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside, Williams. Pass to Miller. Here's Brand. Iguodala outside. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Takes a 13-footer, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. For the lead, the second effort. And the layup is up and in. He's got 10.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Count it.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Hamilton. Williams defending. Down low. Off with the layup. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Brand. And rejected. The first free throw is good. Good on both. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Wallace. Here's Prince. Here's Hamilton. Misses the 3. Outside, Williams. Iguodala with the ball. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
You know what else? They never seem to get cold from mid-range tonight. Just keep hitting those jumpers.
And the Pistons shooting about 43% in this one. The run as that misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's Detroit. 8-point game. Shot is up. And the shot no good, a bit short.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Pass to Williams. 14 feet away. Yep, that one's good. Williams has got 19 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And the Pistons call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And the Pistons making a change here. Brown's checked in. And so it's Detroit with it. Trailing by 10. Pass to Prince. Jacks up a three. And he can't get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Detroit with the ball. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Hamilton. Left side, Brown to the inside. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the layup. He's got 14.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity. And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Bradley Beal, he's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Miller. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes.
You get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Hamilton. And stolen by Williams. Here's Iguodala. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They're still possessing that trademark athleticism. Whenever the veteran Iguodala throws it down, it energizes his teammates.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Young, he's checked in for the Sixers. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pistons. The three is up. And Young pulls it down.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Iguodala. Here's Miller. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. He's got 7.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
A 3 off the inbound. Another shot. Oh, get that out of here. Now here's Iguodala. Tight defense on him. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Detroit calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, it doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Lets it go. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the 76ers lead by 16. Williams defending. Carries it down low. 5 points in the game.
Well, your Bill is used to coming up against tough defenses. He welcomes the challenge they present.
Outside, Williams. That three's off the mark.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Right side, Brown. Three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Brown with the steal. Here's Hamilton. Williams defending. Good. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Hauled in by Brown. And for the Pistons, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Johnson passes to Brown. Pass to Hamilton. Clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. Off the left rim and out.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And he gets it to go.
Timeout, timeout.
Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
The 76ers making a switch here. Curry's checked in. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Iguodala inside. The shot that time not on target. The Pistons shooting just 36% in the third. Pass to Iverson. Here's Hamilton. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. He's got 9.
I just love the ball movement.
And here is Williams. Here's Miller. Here he goes. Outside Curry. Pass to Iguodala. A shot to stop the drought. Hauled in by Brown.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. .58 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hamilton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. And now just a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Curry finds Williams. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. Here's Iverson. He's got 19. Oh, nice D from Curry. Iguodala inside. Young. Detroit with a rebound. And now the Pistons in transition. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Sixers ahead, up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. We've got Lou Williams, and it's Miller in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Williams, and no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Pass to Wallace. Here's Iverson, stolen by Young. Here's Miller. Iguodala outside. And here is Williams. Takes it inside. No good. A bit long that time.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Pass to Maxiel. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, this coaching staff loves when Richardson gets inside. I mean, it keeps their offense well-rounded and gives the defense a lot to work on.
Now here's Williams. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down. Williams has got 21 points in the game. Here's Iverson. With the floater. Man, that one's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again. Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Here's Iverson. That shot off. Young with the defensive effort. On the take. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That free throw no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Iverson. Iguodala defending. Pass to Hamilton. There's the triple. And the Pistons, another three.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
It's deflected. Here's Iverson. Williams defending. Here's Hamilton. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Williams. Here's Miller. Ooh, it's stolen away. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Here's Iverson. It's tipped. Iguodala outside. The Sixers with another miss. Detroit has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The baseline J is on the way. Detroit with a rebound. Prince has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Wallace. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed the team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Detroit with the ball. 4-point game. And he drives in. And the officials call a traveling violation.
This is getting out of hand. He committed only 1 turnover in the first half, but has several since then.
Here's Miller. Second chance shot. Blocked. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. Pass to Williams. Iguodala outside. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Iguodala's got 9 points here in the second half.
When this is one of those nights where just everything seems to be falling, Iguodala taking on the primary scoring role.
Here's Iverson. Here's Wallace. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Pass to Iverson. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Miller. Iguodala up top. High arcing shot. The Pistons clear it. Iguodala defending. He takes it in. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Using incredible balance and mobility for his position, Nurkic drives all the way to the rim.
Outside, Williams. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Iguodala's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Iverson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 23 points in the game. Here's Miller. Williams from long range. And the 76ers another three.
And sometimes it seems like Williams is more comfortable taking contested shots. A terrific offensive player.
Iverson lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Outside, Williams. Down low. Here's Iverson. Here's Prince. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Miller. Looking to get it going. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
If that's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul shots.
Here's Iverson. And there's the lob. Can't hit that one.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Iguodala. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got his 7th rebound here tonight. That one falls. Iguodala's got 14 points here in the second half.
Oh, the rugged physicality Iguodala brings to the game is special. What a performance.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it. The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Detroit has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Miller. He's off on that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Pass to Wallace. Here's Iverson. Williams defending. Here's Maxfield. Here's Brand. Now here's Williams. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller.
Oh, the size and intimidating presence of Nurkic. I mean, it provides on defense. It's just huge. Awesome at throwing off shooters.
Here's Iverson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
Oh, Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Here's Williams. 14 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got 28.
This is why Williams is out here. He's a shooter, and he's got a nice stroke from there.
Here's Iverson. Softly drops in the floater. He has 29 now.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Outside, Williams. From the baseline. And Maxiel pulls it down. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Iverson. Tips it. Tipped away. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's just what you said. Solid scoring from all 3 levels. Very consistent in his approach.
Free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Now here's Williams. He's closely guarded, and the shot's good. Williams has got 30 points. Detroit has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Prince. Here's Wallace. He drops it from range. A minute 20 left to play in the 4th. And here's Williams. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Williams has got 13 points in this quarter. Detroit calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 1:07 left to play in the 4th. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Jusuf Nurkic.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Here's Iverson. Iguodala defending. 56 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. .55 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Maxiel. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Williams. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Williams. Iverson with a rebound. From deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Miller. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. A huge victory for them, knotting this series to 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.